Self-advocacy strategies for new and transferring students that need accommodations. The book Seeds of Change introduced us to a Kenyan woman named Wangari Maathai. She was able to go to school in both Kenya and the United States through the Kennedy Airlift program, which brought students from Africa and gave them a college education. If she had not received the help she needed, she may not have accomplished such great feats. She became an advocate for women, human rights, and the environment. She served in Parliament, addressed the United Nations, and even obtained a PhD. We all have something we can do with our life. We all need help doing it. Our life is a seed. A seed contains a plant that will grow. A seed possesses both strength and weakness. If it does not get the help it needs, it cannot thrive. The seed was strong enough to survive to be planted. We all have strengths and weaknesses. The seed does have a disability. According to the CDC, 1 out of every 4 people has a disability. Just like the plant cannot water itself, we too need help with things we are unable to do. Please stop the slideshow and list 3 strengths and 3 weaknesses you feel you have on your worksheet. If a plant could talk, it may say, "Help me get over into the ground and cover me so I can grow. I am not able to do it without help." Now you practice. Tell someone you trust your strengths and weaknesses. If you are feeling up to it, ask for feedback to see what the trustworthy person thinks are your strengths and weaknesses. It does not have to be face-to-face. You can email, text, or call them on the phone. The plant needs water to help it grow. What do you need to help you grow? Do you know and understand your disability? Can you explain it to other people in a way they would understand? Write down on your worksheet thoughts about your disability to share. Next, start by looking in the mirror and share your disability thoughts. Then go to someone you trust, a friend or family member. Then move on to a less comfortable person to communicate with. You could start with a classmate, an advisor, an instructor, or the disability office. You need to be able to communicate with people about your strengths and weaknesses so they can better accommodate your needs and you can grow. Remember, communication is not always face-to-face. There are other avenues you can use. Now, let's dream. Like Grace and Chance wrote, "Life without dreams is like a rainbow without colors." We are going to take a break from what we need and what we know about ourselves. We are going to switch gears to what we want. We want our lives to be fun and colorful, like the many colors on a rainbow. Dream big. Even when you cannot see the progress, you are developing a root system that will carry you on to bigger things. It is important to develop good structure so you can continue to grow along your path. What if you had no limits? What would your dreams be? Take a few minutes to write your dreams down on the worksheet, both big and small. There is only room on your worksheet for 3 dreams, but you may write more on the back of your paper. Remember, this is a planning exercise that you can repeat in any form you would like to. Write it in a journal, on a whiteboard, in a notebook, or any other format that has meaning to you. Now it's time to focus. When a plant is pushing through the earth, it is focusing on one thing. It is growing. It is not concerned about anything but reaching toward the sun. Now you focus. List your dreams in the order you think you can achieve them. None of us can reach our dreams alone. We all need help. Which dreams will you need help with? Put a check by each dream you will need help with, and if you know what help you will need, list it by your dream. For many dreams, it helps to have an education. That is why we are here interacting with each other. Just like the plant needs proper soil and care, we need the proper training. Education can help you extend your boundaries and you will learn to think and grow. It can also help you become a team player so you can fit into future employment. It can help you schedule and keep deadlines. There are assets to pursuing growth. Think of what you would like to do with your time in school. What are you interested in? How long do you want to be in school? These are things you can discuss with your advisor, instructor, or the Disability Services Office. There are a number of possibilities. You just need to reach and grow. You could get a vocational degree, you could get an associate degree, or go even further. It is okay to be undecided. You could go to college to learn. No time in school is lost. You expand your knowledge, interact with people, and learn what interests you. Think about what interests you and write it down on your worksheet. We all have help along the way, just like the plant. The plant has seed leaves and true leaves. Seed leaves give nutrition until true leaves form. True leaves give the plant nourishment through photosynthesis. It produces its own food once it has true leaves. Your helpers are your seed leaves. As you develop in self-advocacy, you will have the true leaves of independence. Some helpers that you have are the Disability Services at CWI and your advisor. Other helpers you may have are your classmates, instructors, friends, family, and support staff. On the worksheet, list the best helpers for you. Over time, you will begin to grow. It may be scary. It will be uncomfortable. You may not succeed every time. You are not alone. In the end, you will be in control of a part of your life. Instead of other people telling you what to do to be successful in school, you will understand and be able to tell people who can help you succeed with what you need. Before you know it, your self-advocacy skills will begin to bud. It will get easier each semester you attend. Your advisor, instructor, and the advocacy office will be rooting for you. Your skills are budding out. Like the plant, you will realize the fruits of your patience and labor. You learned to speak for yourself, and you got the help you needed. You will bloom. You may be able to advocate for someone else who is in your shoes. There is no telling what is in store for you. Life is full of changes, and like Wangari Maathai, just one decision by her mother to move her to a community where she could attend school changed her life. Her life was not always easy, but she had the opportunity to bloom. As long as you keep stretching, growing, and advocating, there are seeds of change for you too. You will bloom and continue to bloom. You may too spread seeds of change to others. You did it! You planted seeds, you stretched your limits, you grew, you bloomed and blossomed. Congratulations! Celebrate your big win. It was challenging work and you did it. This is a big achievement that you should be proud of. Now it is time to follow through. You are your own best advocate. No one can advocate for you unless you let them know that you need help or what you need. You are captain of Team U. Now it is time to pull out the playbook. Have a task list for the first of each semester. Meet with the people who can guide you toward where you want to go. The instructors, advisor, disability services, and whoever else you feel will be a beneficial part of your team. As you learn self-advocacy skills, you should have an easier time using them each semester. You may have trouble in one quarter, but you will come through, smelling like a rose. Pull out your playbook. It's time to put action to your plans. Email or call Disability Services. Get help from a parent, friend, or support staff if you need to. Once the disability office knows about you, then you can proceed to step 2. Find your advisor and make an appointment. Let your advisor know your accommodation needs and your goals for school. They will be able to help. Once you know your classes, write down the classes and instructors. Contact each instructor you have by email or during office hours to let them know about the accommodations you will need. They should be more than happy to help you. Finally, reach out to your other supports so they can get any additional help you may need to have a successful semester. Follow the game plan. It is doable. Remember, if you have questions, reach out for help in whichever form of communication you are comfortable with. You have your game plan. You are playing to win. You can do this. References. If you would like to learn more about the life of Wangari Maathai, the CWA Library would be happy to help you locate your books about her or a video. You just need to ask.